Namaste. Welcome. We're going to do some consciousness work. And this means that we're going to witness the self, witnessing our egoic self without critique or judgment. And we are given this beautiful work from Sri Amma Bhagavan, the founders of the Oneness University of Ekam, India. And their temple there is the Ekam sanctum. And before any lineage of gods or goddesses were written about, there's the one true original source of all creation, form of light and form of grace. And this Ekam sanctum houses this beautiful one true source that encompasses all physically manifested gods and goddesses. To each his own. There's no right or wrong. So let's first just connect into ourselves. I want you to become aware of your body in this space. Become aware of your surroundings, and if there's dogs or a horn or anything going on, that's okay. Everything that is happening right now is perfectly fine. But we can focus, we can listen, we bring the awareness to the inner peace amongst any chaos or distractions that may be around us. Bring your hands to your heart however you like. And invite the divine grace, your personal God, this bond, this relationship that you have. We're going to strengthen it through this journey. The stronger the relationship and the bond that you have with the divine, the more powerful miracles and synchronicities and flow will be in your life. So take a moment and just breathe and call upon the divine to manifest inside your heart, in your space, bringing more grace, ease, and compassion to your being and your surroundings. Be grateful for this. So today's teaching will be brief. And let's set an intention to become a powerful listener. Take a moment with your breath. Asking for divine grace, power to assist us in acquiring the power of listening. So the teaching is based upon watching your words. Watch your words. All of us individually are conditioned and programmed in all different ways. Our limited mind can only access that which has happened in the past or that which it has been told or taught. And this is all part of our conditioning. And this conditioning can hold triggers, and words are great triggers for people. And these triggers create and activate this emotional charge. And this emotional charge then happens, and we tend to react. And it's hard to control because we've been triggered by something in our conditioning, and we react. So if we witness the self, and we become aware of when these things happen, we begin to develop a greater relationship with ourselves and all others. Sri Bhagavan says, life is relationship. We're all interdependent of each other. There's no such thing as independence, because we all need each other. We all use goods and services from each other. Without the other, there's no you. Without you, there's no other. So we watch our words. Watching our words carefully to speak kindly. And this can help us in our relationships. Not to speak words of judgment or fear, because we don't want to trigger others. Not if we all can't watch and witness ourselves, to become aware of when our emotional charges happen and we react. So watching our words. Everyone's triggers are different. And sometimes it could be a kind word that triggers something. You never know. And you never know what the other person's triggers are. But when we pay attention in our relationships, we can learn these things on a deeper level, like with our spouse or our family. We can witness and observe them and their triggers and emotional charges. Also, when we have friendship in our life, that is when we are living life. So let's take a moment and watch our breath. 3 conscious breaths. You can say to yourself, I am breathing in now. I am breathing out now. Breathe into the heart, connecting back into your compassion of divine grace. I want you to think of a time when you have been triggered and your emotional charge got the best of you and you reacted out of an uncontrollable, unkind way. Think about this time. How did this affect your relationship? Did the other person get triggered in return? Did the other person listen? Did the other person witness this from a state of neutrality? Or did they react defensively or fearfully? See this person or this situation in the screen of your consciousness, in front of your closed eyes. And we ask for forgiveness for any unkind reactions we may have had. And we thank them or thank the situation for what we have learned. And coming from this place, this neutralizes the situation. That experience changes. Think of a time where your words were not watched or carefully, mindfully aware. When did your words hurt someone? My rose oil is dripping down my forehead. And again, see this person in this situation in the screen of your consciousness asking forgiveness, acknowledging and feeling gratitude for what you've learned. There's a story that comes along with this. Now, in India, Sri Amma Bhagavan, they are loved and respected and worshipped at times from people all over the world. They're loved as friends, as teachers, as masters, and avatars. They've been reincarnating over 800 years to be here now, ushering in the golden age, entering the age of Aquarius, raising the consciousness of humanity. So they are extremely enlightened light beings. So just their presence can give so much grace and miracles. It's really beautiful. So there's this story of a husband and wife in India, and they fell in love and got married, and they were married for years and years and years. The first few years were wonderful. And after a while, their passion and love for each other was gone. And they would fight all the time. And they were very well educated, and they also took so many of the spiritual courses at the Oneness University. They were quite the seekers, but they would even argue and fight about the spiritual teachings. So they decided to get a divorce. Before they filed for divorce, they made a visit to Sri Amma Bhagavan. And Sri Amma both listened to them, and as they talked, they ended up into another fight. They were talking and they were fighting, and it was unpleasant, and Sri Amma Bhagavan just listened, because they're always in this beautiful state. They can just listen with no judgment. They didn't need to give any advice. They just needed to listen for the couple to then recognize they were not listening to each other. It was just I'm right and you're wrong. It was, they only wanted to hear what they wanted to hear, and they weren't listening to each other. And just by the grace and the presence and the example of this beautiful power of listening, the couple were able to realize that they just needed to listen to each other, and everything got silent and everything got better. They learned to listen to each other, and to this day they're happily back in love, and they take the time to listen to each other without critique, judgment, blame. Just listen from compassion. Take a moment and reflect on this story and see how you have had relationships like this before. Purple crowns and plumerias. My head smells delicious. So now we're going to chant for 7 minutes. I am listening. Alright? Chant aloud with me. You can do this. I am listening. 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 Listen to yourself. Say it. I am listening. 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 4 more minutes. I am listening. 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 Know what you're saying. Hear it. Feel it. I am listening. I am listening. And listen. I am listening. 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 Now listen in the silence. Palms face up. Straight spine. Lifting from the heart. Breathing. Gazing in and up. Today is our full moon in the Leo. The Lion's Gate portal. The Sphinx was built just for it, facing right out at our stars Sirius A and B. And this Lion's Gate portal is a powerful time for manifesting and creating and starting over, whatever it may be that you desire. And at this time, there's a very, very strong connection with the beautiful higher intelligence beings that are in the stars. So listening isn't always just about listening to the other person in the room. This listening can be a listening of our higher self, our environment around us, nature, listening to these instincts that we have, listening to your intuition, paying attention and listening to what you're telling yourself in your dreams. Listening isn't always done with the ears or with sound being received. So we're going to move into a full moon meditation. The moon represents the yin energy, the calming, soothing, nurturing, motherly, feminine energy. The left side of our body represents the feminine energy. The right side represents the masculine energy. We are all equally half and half. And we must find this balance. And this balance comes with learning that it's okay to be vulnerable, learning that it's okay to speak up for ourselves, speak or stand our truth, finding that balance, not only being one. So we're going to plug the right nostril. We're going to breathe 14 times in and out the left, all right? Relax. Witness the difference between the left side of the body and the right at this moment, if there is a difference. To me, my left side feels way more oxygenated or awake, activated. The right side feels pretty sleepy. And now, we're going to chant Ekam mantra. Ham sa so ham ekam. In simplest form, this means that the divine is in me, I am in the divine, and we are one. 7 times. Ham sa so ham ekam. If you're familiar with chanting mantras, so hum is the same as that I am. I am that I am in the Bible. Saying, I am that I am. I am all that is. I am one with all. God, you are. God, I am. We are one. Hamsa Soham Ekam is one. And as you chant this, you must feel and know the meaning. Feel and know the sound vibration. Sanskrit resonates at the frequency of which it speaks, unlike English. So as you chant this, the entire body and our energy field will resonate with oneness, with divinity. We're literally filling every cell of our body with more source, with more life force energy, with more God. if you will. Inhale and exhale big. Chanting 7 times. Hamsa soham ekam. 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 Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Focus upon your third eye, Bhrumatya, eyebrow center. Exhaling all the way out. Completely let it out. Draw the navel in, suck in the belly. Rooting, grounding. Inhale, drawing up Mother Earth. Hold and squeeze the root lock, lifting your pelvic floor like a kegel or cutting the urine. Focus on the Brahmagarbha, the center of your head, the center of your brain, your pineal gland, the seat of your soul. Kundalini Arohanam. Relaxing completely as you exhale. Exhale all the way out. Inhale, full deep breath and hold and pause. Focus at the bindu, the back of the head. Opening up to infinite possibilities. Opening up to receive all forms of wealth. Opening up to accept the flow of the universe around you. Opening up to accept that we create our reality. Now it's time to go outside under the moon, gazing into the moon, and receive Diksha, consciousness shifting energy, and wish for a problem to be solved, or wish for a desire to come true. And as you gaze into the moon, see your divine. And allow the moonlight to charge you with its soothing, motherly and feminine essence. Blessings to all. May we all be fully and completely blessed, intentionally creating our reality on purpose, present moment to moment. Thank you so much for joining me, and enjoy your moonlight. This can be practiced again tomorrow evening as well. Namaste.